Hello, everybody!
Hold on. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Sorgy Stories. I'm Anthony Sorgy.
And I am Daddy Sorgy as we talk in baseball broadcasting voices. We are doing the game plan, continuing our series on Baltimore, Maryland, where hopefully we're going to get a chance to see the Brewers play the Baltimore Orioles among our 30 stadiums to go see the Brewers play. And we're 12 down, 18 to go. Baltimore could be one of these locations we go to. 2023 at this pace would be the earliest, unless for some reason they play in a World Series.
Yeah.
That would be ridiculous. This is our food episode, though.
Yes.
Because you got to eat when we go on our road trips. And we like to find the best restaurants in the area to check out. Your number one, and a few places on your top five are going to have some pretty similar themes.
Yep.
Your number one is
Pop Brick Oven Pizza. It was featured on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives with Guy Fieri. And for me, they've got chicken tenders.
Chicken tenders.
And then they carry prosciutto on some of their pizzas, but
That's this great Italian ham.
yeah, but we're not too sure if they can customize it.
But look what else they got.
They have mac and cheese pizza. I've only had it once. It wasn't that good because the mac and cheese wasn't fully cooked, so that's kind of awesome.
We'll change that. I'll try it next time here, but keep going.
They've got chicken parm sandwich, and they have garlic breadsticks and mozzarella sticks. For you, they've got white clam and 3-cheese pizza and spinach and ricotta pizza. As long as it's fresh spinach and not the stuff you buy at the store that smells the house up.
I gross him out with that.
Then
But white clam pizza is a northeastern tradition because
I've never heard of it.
You're right along the sea. It's the same stuff that you'll have when you get seafood or like pasta with clam sauce, but they cook the clams. They took the clams out and put it right smack dab on the pizza. It's this fantastic seafood pizza. They offer it a lot in the Northeast, and they do here as well. Your number two, we always try and include now at least one Black-owned restaurant in every place that we go to. And one of them, which is just blocks away from where we were looking earlier, is a place that specializes in
chicken tenders and waffles.
It is
Connie's Chicken and Waffles. They have 4 locations in the Baltimore area, and their chicken tenders and waffles include strawberry, blueberry, Oreo, chocolate chip, red velvet, and crunch berry. They also have the Baltimore Chicken Box, which is chicken breast tenders with Connie's seasoned fries.
And the chicken box is a really interesting connection even to civil rights history, because if you go back to the time after the Civil War, you had so many African Americans moving north into the industrial cities of the Northeast and the Rust Belt, like including Milwaukee.
Yeah.
And part of what a lot of restaurants in Baltimore specifically focused on was something called the chicken box.
Okay.
Because they would offer fried chicken, fries, and all these different other things that would stay edible for a few hours while these African American workers work in factories trying to build up a new life and build an opportunity for their family. This was a staple of Baltimore cuisine. Your number 3, Italian food, and one of the best restaurants in Baltimore.
It is TripAdvisor's number 2 restaurant in Baltimore. It is, let me try to pronounce this right, DiPasquale's?
Close.
DiPasquale's?
A little bit on the other side. One more guess.
DiPasquale's.
DiPasquale's.
Oh,
Real close.
DiPasquale's.
Real close, though.
Marketplace.
Yes.
And they've got the Santina sandwich. It's prosciutto, fresh mozzarella, extra virgin olive oil, fresh basil, and tomato. They have prosciutto pizza and cannoli.
Oh, he goes off on cannoli.
For you, they've got shrimp scampi pizza, arancini.
Oh, rice balls.
I love
rice balls.
I loved the ham rice balls at the Sicilian Bakery in Phoenix. We are so going back there to get those.
I'm thinking about trying to make rice balls here in our house, but I just don't want to blow up the house.
The last time he made something fried, number 1, there were marks all over the food. And number 2, the house smelled for like 3 days.
I can make pizza well. There are a lot of things that I do well.
Yeah.
I don't do fried food well.
real deal veal sandwich.
This is what Guy Fieri had when he went there.
Okay, it is thinly sliced veal, sauteed with potatoes, onions, hot peppers, topped with melted fontina or on crispy bread, porchetta, which is pork with provolone, tomato, onions, olive oil.
Oh, I'm salivating.
And grated cheese. And we're gonna move on to the next place because we don't really have time because we've already been going for a million minutes.
And I'm gonna be losing all my saliva by the time we get to my picks.
The next one for me is Huck's American Craft. Oh my gosh.
You're gonna go off this place.
Cheese curds, squeaky curds, served with rosemary buttermilk sauce.
So it's got a little bit of an herb taste to it, which won't be too strong, which I think will be a perfect dip for you. But he goes off and crazy with cheese curds. We have an entire series about it.
Yeah. And on chicken tenders. And then there's the 3 cheese mac and cheese. Sounds pretty good. Chocolate brownie sundae. Oh my gosh. And then deep fried Twinkies with chocolate sauce.
The type of thing you might get, for example, at like a state fair. They offer it regularly.
And
I want to go for this. A lot of good stuff.
Yeah, and then for you, they've got the pretzel dough crust pizza, buffalo pizza, Vermont pizza buffalo pizza, Vermont pizza with fondue and goat cheese, mushrooms, caramelized onions, grilled chicken, and
bacon.
No bacon allowed on these videos. No, I'm kidding. Okay, hopefully there will be no more bacon alerts in this video. I can only pray. Minnesota Juicy Lucy with Munster tea.
Do you remember what the Minnesota Juicy Lucy is?
I think it's like a burger.
It's where you take 2 really thin burger patties, stick the cheese in the middle before you cook it, then you cook it, you take it off the grill, and the cheese is just gooey and hot.
Okay.
You need to let it sit for about 5 minutes. That way it's edible and you don't burn your face off.
Okay, so
That's so good.
So the cheese is the patty, and the patties are the buns.
Sort of, and then you have the actual buns and the other
patties. Okay.
So.
And then my last one is my number 5, Joe Benny's. It's the 3rd ranked restaurant in all of Baltimore, and they have, oh my gosh.
According to TripAdvisor, by the way.
Yeah, garlicky, cheesy sauce.
Focaccia sticks.
The Angie, which is focaccia baked with garlic spread, mozzarella, and crispy prosciutto.
So almost bacon, but not bacon.
And arugula. Then the CPR, which is garlic spread, grilled or breaded chicken with mozzarella, crispy bacon.
Yep, but you can ask for it to not be there.
Yeah.
Like bacon.
And
which I don't understand why he doesn't like bacon, but whatever.
And it comes with ranch drizzle on the side.
A sandwich with mozzarella that's essentially, also with garlic spread, a chicken tender sandwich with mozzarella and garlic spread.
That's not bad. Sloppy
balls.
Which are mozzarella cheese, sauce, and Parmesan.
Harrison Hero meatball boat.
Okay.
It's got mozzarella, 4 meatballs.
Oh my gosh.
Sauce and Parmesan. But the cool thing about the sandwich is there was someone, a young person named Harrison Carlin, who passed away because of a kidney disease. So what this restaurant is doing is donating a portion of all the proceeds from that sandwich to the National Kidney Foundation.
That is awesome. Your top 5.
My top 5. We're going to go on a bit of a tour of some of the different traditions of Baltimore food. One of them is maybe the most famous of all Baltimore restaurants.
Oh, wow.
It has been featured on The Best Thing I Ever Ate, Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, Man vs. Food, and No Reservations with Anthony Bourdain. It is called Chaps Pit Beef.
Oh my gosh, I am just salivating. 6-piece chicken tenders with mac and cheese and cheese fries. I didn't pick this because there are so many good restaurants in Baltimore. It's nuts.
But that's not what it's even known for. It's known for the pit beef sandwich. Sliced beef with onions and a horseradishy mayonnaise called tiger sauce.
Oh, okay, so we're calling up the Bengals? And then calling up the Bengals and
Tiger Woods, Wagger Toods.
Wagger Toods, according to Dude Perfect. Go check them out.
But it is maybe the most famous sandwich in all of Baltimore. And if all those places have to go for that sandwich, you know it's good. The lines are ridiculously long. Number 2, we are going to dive into the tradition of seafood.
Faidley seafood, interesting.
I believe it's pronounced Faidley's, but same idea.
Seafood.
It's in the Lexington market area, which admittedly is a bit of a challenging, tough neighborhood of Baltimore. So we'd be going earlier in the day, but don't let that stop you because the food there is just ridiculous. The crab cakes. The Smithsonian, their magazine, called it one of the 20 most iconic food destinations in the country. That's how good it is.
Give it up for him.
And they were commissioned, by the way, to make crab cakes.
Oh my gosh.
For the space shuttle.
Oh my gosh, the space shuttle. Do you know which Endeavor? Do you know which one?
I'm not sure what space shuttle it was.
Okay.
But if NASA is asking you to make crab cakes for the space shuttle, you gotta be good. Our number 3 pick focuses on crab and seafood. I'm going to Jimmy's famous seafood. We're taking you along. Been focused on diners, drive-ins, and dives, and beat Bobby Flay. Let's first showcase what you might like there.
They've got chicken tenders and Krabby fries. Hopefully not as spicy as chicken pizza in Philly.
Really good though, by the way.
Yeah. And is this done by Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy Kimmel by chance?
No, neither one of those Jimmys. But they've also got not just mozzarella sticks, but
mozzarella dippers. Interesting. Okay.
But let's look what they really are about. Their crab cakes are also nationally renowned. They have a sandwich, which was the Beat Bobby Flay sandwich. The Seafood UFO sandwich. Speaking of space flight, crab cake, fried shrimp, fried oysters, and shrimp salad in one sandwich.
Wow.
For brunch, they've got
pudding French toast,
bread pudding French toast,
cheesecake shakes, Oreo shakes, and for you, they've got crab dip, Krabby fries.
I mean, the famous crab dip at this place.
Okay.
It's ridiculous.
They have so much stuff, and we wish we could talk about it all, but
seafood paella, seafood pasta.
Yeah.
1 pound crab cakes.
Oh my gosh.
It's like, these crab cakes are like as big as your head. The famous Mary, they call it. It is a Bloody Mary with an entire crab, a lobster claw, snow crab leg, oysters, clams, and shrimp.
It's actually a Bloody Mary, so it's not like fried where it's not alcohol.
No. It's an actual. Well, I mean, this is a Bloody Mary would have alcohol in it, so mommy may need to be driving after this.
Or if I'm old enough, I can. And probably crash the car if I'm only 16 and they just got me drunk.
or we just take the train around the city or whatever.
Yeah, hopefully you wouldn't be drunk.
I may ask for Virgin Mary then in that case. The number 4 spot for me. Oh, look at this place. Joe's Square. Look how old their yeast starter is, which they use to start their pizzas.
200 years old. By the way, just a little something, and they have a coal-fired oven. Shout out to West Virginia for all that coal that's all over the country.
But what they do, this coal-fired oven, it makes the oven ridiculously hot. Like 1,000 degrees or more.
Oh my gosh, I couldn't be in that place.
Pizza with cooks like that. Look at what you've got.
Prosciutto and olive oil pizza. Okay.
Quattro formaggi pizza. 4 cheese and high level Italian cheeses. Plus
prosciutto risotto. Special Italian rice with prosciutto and cheese.
So it's got stuff you're gonna like.
And for you, they've got fried ravioli.
Oh, like St. Louis toasted ravioli.
With beef salami.
And look at the different pizzas that we have the option for.
Bacon and clam. I'm not going to go into the million things on it.
Cumin braised
lamb with eggplant. The Irish pizza. The Lombardi.
Yes, that's like your sausage and pepperoni with a whole bunch of different other elements. That's world class. And look at this. This is the one I'm salivating over.
Seafood lover. And by the way, Vince Lombardi, the late Vince Lombardi probably would have gone for that if he knew about it.
Oh, by far. But the seafood pizza, you're talking shrimp, crab calamari,
mods for lunch,
and cheddar, and spinach on it, and basil. Oh my gosh.
And roasted garlic cream. Okay, don't faint.
Oh.
CPR, defibrillator.
I know I'm out of shape, but I'm not that bad. And my number 5, Pitango Bakery and Cafe, right on the Inner Harbor.
Okay, bye.
No, but this place goes out of bounds with what they do with prosciutto. First of all, you've got some stuff that you like, just their sandwiches and their different breakfast sandwiches.
I've got no. I was about to go into Southern accent, but I won't do that. Prosciutto sandwiches, a croissant breakfast sandwich
with prosciutto in it.
Ooh, and then they've got chocolate croissants, and for you, they have entire legs of prosciutto for $325. I would want that.
Now, what this is that
It's like,
these are the legs of prosciutto that they get shipped from Italy. And typically these Italian delis and like meat makers will take the bone off and sort of prepackage it before they ship it to these American restaurants. They actually order the original entire legs of ham from which they make prosciutto and continue the curing process there to really make world-class prosciutto.
oh my gosh.
But they sell it to individual customers and families.
Yeah.
So all you need to have is just a place where you can cool storage, like in a garage or something, or like some other room that you can keep relatively cool, and it can continue to age and gather even more flavor. And then you cut it up yourself, and you can, at least $325 if you've got the room to do it. That's like $1,000 worth of prosciutto pizza or more.
Okay, I've got a plan. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna drive to Baltimore, and then in the winter when it's cold, and we're gonna get it so it can stay cold in the trunk, and then we'll bring it back to Milwaukee and eat it all. That's a really smart plan.
You'll be eating prosciutto for like a year.
I know. I'll
be
giving pounds out to friends. Like, here, you want some prosciutto? You want some prosciutto? You want some prosciutto? All right, give me $325 before you do it.
Oh, man. Better eat your veggies, though, as we do this as well.